So Peter Keane atá iganas an chiarí a ríist im léana den dara blian as sa chéile cloisiimi dúig siúd sa bhd ach seo John Brady banistóir an Cavan.
He kept Galway's score down. I think they only got 11 points against you in the quarter-final. Does that suggest that you play deep? Will you play deep today and try and maybe take the life out of this Kerry team early on?
No, we weren't. We didn't play that terribly deep against Galway, to be honest. But we just worked. We upped our work rate probably from nulls to the final. We conceded a lot in it. So, Galway. I don't know. The last 15 minutes we were probably doing all the attacking, which helped keep the score down as well. Our lads really came strong in the last 15.
But I'm sure that lads have been told, this is Kerry, how are you going to win? How do you manage to get around that, get into the fellas' heads that they can compete on an even keel, even level and win here today?
Well, look, no one expected us to be here, so we've beaten teams that's expected to be here. Like Galway were probably expected to be here again. Kerry, we're here now, so we're here on merit and we're as good as anyone else, so that's the way we're facing into it.
4 people from the starting 15 were there last year for the 3rd title in a row, I suppose. What's happening in Kerry that you've been able to produce these underage stars year after year?
Yeah, it appears we're in a rich vein of form at the moment over the last 4 or 5 years, and hopefully that rich vein will continue.
Pearson and Madden, I suppose, the 2 standout forwards for Cavan this afternoon. You'll have a plan for them. Have you seen much of them?
Well, we've seen a little bit. Obviously, their game was on the same time our game was on in the quarter-final, but from what we've heard about Pearson, he's a beautiful left leg, tidy little player. Madden, very energetic, very light-footed, beautiful kicker from distance. So obviously, they're 2 guys that we're going to have to keep an eye on.
The SEM going very well again this year. The minor team going really well. The seniors in action as well this afternoon. A massive Kerry crowd expected. It's all adding up nicely for you, I'd imagine.
There must be no one at home. It's going well. St. Brendan's, through Gary McGrath, their manager there, they had a great year. The seniors after us today, hopefully they'll put one over Mayo, but hopefully we'll have our business done first against Cavan.
Na luig me go go ahrú denta ag John Brady in Southern Cavan. Luig Schilling Cavan agus
with family.
Cavan agus Kerry Gurmagad Killian agus Shahuid na Forna Libria.
Gurmagad Fihil agus Marachich of Tusnamid Shig Cavan agus Neil John Brady and Bannister the Clulish Guigur Gavul Bob and Nile of Sakha Kerry can as Bergul Cushion Shimmer Cluster Ach Pesha Sul Harani and nach Godig no card Astoiv. Nish Tasno giving Shachti Ryan Coilinite, Killian Brady and Zanzelina Lawn Hul. Anachul Barisha Gary O'Rourke is big a Chriniscan doubtless she gemacht tochtach. By given fortune Agus Cormac Timony Olive the David Clifford Peko on a mo no Stigevek Clifford Gimmert Ax Kai Philip Nulty Dolling Leckler Donald O'Sullivan Finch Mascor na Ella de Hiri. Nish James Smith and Lorna Park Abaltus Machtagal Edrian Lord Agus Anna Thomas Verson Agus far more Lesha Ronan Patterson Cleanach Lesh Ach Marsknach is the Tossestoch a Veshe a Brachan and Claire Vocht and Diggers Beck Comascoral Hien Madden Agus Vadon Gould took a Fenara ag Kerry Agus Oshin Pearson on Boylele a shoot last dig. Tos no give it a fair Oshin Kiernan and Arch Tiernan Riley. Madle Kerry well gone out Tahi Ashing is the Himidori and the Lehen tomorrow Agus or Fark Rocky Voy Cougar does the Cola Corneo gone a clash of Rain and Emiliana Actually Michael Patrick is Damon O'Connor Ern Vokach no manure and Eric Homa Began Ka Patrick is Keen Madden Kinunach a howl off at Tanona Ach Mar Enid the La Herahuligs och point is very gale to get the Cola Nish Aruan Diente on Glahe Caru Canish Patrick Warner Knight Eddie Horton Roisha scorn fight to get Donald O'Sullivan on Cleahans na tosa Cahan Shahane Agus David Clifford and Captain Treif Shimar Lant Tasach Sna Clay Agus Ra or Sonunut Sun Begin to come out Clifford gone out Ard and Guston Tori Ach Thought Tosa Helige Kiri She Brian feeling Carudun a dimmer and Nick Agus Ta Debrin to aim she get shoot Godisha
Begin to make plan ag Bannister Chiarí Peter Keane mar Luig son tá Anna Ahana ag an Vert Tosi
na Stoike Gil Garavani Fechen der shot but ag Chiarí agus an Tosi Gluiseach amach she shot donna O'Sullivan Donald and Cleahani Nish tá Clifford is taken by do it and clash agus vi Cormac Timony Trish Clifford Lano and Shear ach the pontage da heavy to get Beganin in a goal board agus an Talo nach Kula Gaelton so ach nach fada lastig da Chéile Cork vi David Clifford and son agus Benix an dúiseacht as Kula an Cavan Tá Corcaigh Clifford ina éonar agus gan nach cúlaíháin a aidir mar lá a sí san níos tuisgus hín sé raic fu sé á chúla lásan. Ceann ádaile brist nósan san agus feitin san is ge uach tá Rogers gafa sír chun cabhair thutas na cúla eile. Seochtach an céine agus Madden inis. Michael Patsa dhéchan de siúd agus Tá gan chóra idir an bheirt bhí dainthach Patsa díirige chiimead las móga buirtisteach crocht a go hálan ag Cian Madden chéad scóir gan go bháin.
Yeah, well, Louis Maché Cluis an Clíhan seo mar ghine bheith ínta táhachtach do chawan má tá siad a gáil impression a bhí a dhéanú ar an Clíthe seo. Féin sin líráid léargus aige.
Sin Dulta trasta chofad le Oisín Pearson Cetóg anna chomasach ag seo isteach le Smith in is an páideoir féhró ach Oisín Pearson le painted an sco.
Well, dó trotha tá fáilte idir a héan agus Cian Madden an Birch Có bháil club imríonn le chéile le gáin agus scór ítachan sin caiithimir agus léargus ínta.
An rámhóra Bra stadéire Clifford a glúiseach isteach gan ainge lecach paraméid bechet gomach a crinnesáin agus tá.
Yeah, sin freigra ítachan sin ó Kerry agus ónhear seo agus tá sé.
Ferma feit Gelbert agus sciláling lena chuis. Mí Carter Donoghue achar amach beg kick chuirchtaí an chaváin go dtí seo tá go chéine tóisteach seo ceann áda go háling agus a glúiseach an cín Diarmaid O'Connor. Bear oscailteach sásta leis a bhainte. Gascar don gicamach cheapas bhí sé fesmach ag an go bháin bud for Pinóthra an batún.
Agus car hasí sé ach leis an teú suas násta cosise agus just díireach nuair a sféidir le sinna dhéanú tugann sé coppla second deis mar ní caithí tú crumú suas.
Díirde is láidre a dhéon teanga bháile sinach an láta saoinis donna Cho Sullivan. Isteach go fad le Clifford a ríist inge bháin á ghaire agus is stáilm go gaiir siad an tarna fearr a chur éir.
Well, agus iad sin ag tríanail is dóithe nach bhfuil siad a géisteach le rudabí a cháin Clifford caiimiúide gan dhéanú air agus inis agus iad sin sa clíthe.
Bháin dul duine ar ghuine buite get James Smith Madden inis a chéad a bhí áir gur chuiseach an talón Smith a dtíirigí chuach isteach agus áirt feinte feite gan bheach ó Chosarloch.
Yeah, agus immert mar land fasíach lábh seil ítach céadú an sin ar a smíonn tú a sláin agus atá sinniu tá sé chur farthaine agus díire comportach agus atá sé ar níorthaid agus Birch de chuid Kerry ag teacht in nuas air agus tá an cumar an scéal gohfuil an simime an réiteúir rudaigh an taine tarlú tá sé ag deanú a bhealach síos go dtí na
Seochtachan cín go deasan san agus Clifford tócaige go háil ar fad a ríist tá sé de seasamh siar bhuaig numba go spáiste agus chunig a fersan Pinósart má thugann tú spáist eile héad dó.
Well, Jerry leis an lucht fécna sígí siar le coppanthe agus áireach ar a Jós agus atá an duine seo an dói an neanan sé spáist ó híon díireach leis an sláiscéim leis an dalamológ agus chuird sé anmhainnín de chuid comrad hín ar smíonn tú go bhfuil an imróir den cinneal sin ar de irin.
Tá fearrá do chuid an chomháin beg créimh na héan feh 6 mbliana díogann dí Roscomáin agus tíráin ar dúis agus beg an tarna chlár lechanis in the year sin nach idir an dálaí tá Kerry gafachan céin agus peinte eile feite an sonnacha agus tá gáin de bhar nach oscail Barry Mahoney an Bautasa.
Ínta forrastanis agus tá cinneal barna ag teachta ar an dairin.
Deacreachta inis leis a gicamach cinnte ag an go bháin chomá. Tá Cho Sullivan gafaláisteach dá chéile córaigh a cetóg gan versa mar sin chaise dul na muín
agus ag tapú orthú.
agus búirte dún.
Statistic is sonta sí fan clíthe seo. Kerry cúigur imróir déag an bhuion sin a gimmerte bar an croci. Cúigur club déag ainmníthe. Níl Birch ar bí as an club céarna agus Jackra credfeil a éagsúil agus atá an réimse imróí as ó bhfuil na himróí seo ag teach.
Agus gan stad nástaanna ar a dalan ó go teachta níos. Clifford buirtisteach go hálan ar fardaige tá an iliré ag a versa. Shaking the faintí sin, Mark eile tóca Smith buca amach go lár na parca dírig seilimh a bhuachtain agus ceann anna jas le ciúis de broige trasta go dtí Madden agus a ríist an drumchla teachslach siúd. Cheann bharc tóga geic cúnta an Cavan. Stasan tréis sin íiscint agus tá go le fear bud de clíánach lim sásta le sin. Brian Freely a bhóla isteach go leis ciúil nu sinné hail áfa ach go trín.
Well, sé Brian Field far than a bidget for reward and Iran Shaw agus Kilgewardini a kaint fui, you know, and some guch Kierna agus Lehi Gooch agus Fitzgerald, a hen agus Clifford agus Yerry and Shin Shin, well and Tidgel Shin, Tilche agak ni Mila Winshe Kiri and Kinyal Shin kaint Chigajiga me and Beja couple of Aaron Winshe Aku, ag level of Tincher.
Callish Jenta Kintinson, Danny Cusick agus Adol Chantosik. Patrick Lynch. Taka machen seo a hógant. Agus tá í leon chosantóir le cois le fiscin stigige mí a choúil agus sanna bheith an fell a túrnig de stig go chéine is agus a chóm héanaige agus an coolbáide ginteocht ar a coolbáid an son agus Oisin Pearson an tríú íirecht ar choúlaige agus an líontá aimseir de hir.
Yeah, agus man Ginny Tarrant sé Yerry Kiad Yahavi Rodmar Sinnig Pastalú mar bhí an clíthe seo ag sleán or hiúlú hu bid go bhfuil áras de bhrús a Grimman seo ach ní raithí sé sís mar chúil na bliana ach is cuma faoi sin.
Agus takeige man a bhacha má teanna le hama agus an bharna íta go chéiricéine is. Se chun Niall Donó de Kerry, Trastansa, Úsilar na hóide, se chuin an Kerry Boutaváinile an aire begáin scailte an íirecht annach rain sprecaimse Friel Boutaváinile.
Agus an bhfuil agad rud eile tá Patrick is get but nervy seach aniu ach tá siad ag brathair Madden a lábha chur na líthirtí sin agus iad a chur an trasna.
An a bheartúocht to get Pearson hí Bruin son hí Gearhácha leis an scóir an chéadcheann á kick Sairdacha go de léirín céchom leis leo agus tá kick amachtal tamór agus Clifford a rístansa gúnpóir siar Fiachra Clifford an trosa gan éile chuile chéile go bhistam bin é chéad scóir sa tarna le has go díagar bé. In de haválacha úntacha gonne bhaoineáin fer dhimríonn sa chúil go dain féin chumá ar éan sacraach Pescile, Kerry a rééis, Clifford agus takeíocht a bouta aige Trail hands go dúirdís de cosa le an tarna bouta.
Yeah, well, I mean, ma tatu gol a hawal an kiad chance cahi to kinshi go will do gol a chinyal sheliver and Leroyd agus a man co marafach sin ag an Cavan ten clíthe seo hart gafíranach an is marialer sin agus liech na himmarthe well hocal adé luan is chain chase jack fain che agus gafíranach níl in fragger bí ag an Cavan is an dinne seo níl sogam imroer bí ag an sin a bhfuir in cinne commas leis an imróir sin David Clifford tá taispáintas ionta tugadh aige de immert snásta inniu.
Is hena cúil chlártha fan drasa a gecha rééis chiáid déach sé a gúlbáide ní mór ná gur anse gur dhéanaan gúlbáide geartégan agus neada sé go háling féna chorpaistecha. Clifford an bautasa fiachreacht tá David is tí go rééis agus caiisiad an tarna daine choréir Brian Freely, Shantar Chola Gesho, that can 3 points a Geshin Tranona. Clifford and Ish, Kerry that on goal, Port to Stachage, Agus Port to Harsh and Drasnon. So get Rory Curran, Cow the Test Alexson, Felt him out of Galon, the Hunson, Yellerhamach, Tris the Mogul, Aaron Cavan, Fiachra Clifford. Stachel Orsley, Barry Mahoney, Helligan the son of Stachel Lapamore, did the Gadilla get Donachal Sullivan, Brian Freelinish, on Tarna Shantar Hooliga, and Carol Painter Motor.
Yeah, agus Page Gnarna Chen Rod Cart, mar there currently Haran Trasna, Nevel as Coolini, a Patu Goals a chance in her Tadinigan, the Hummus Gary or Snacooli is
and a Count Talker, and so you get Jimmy O'Connor, Trustlogo Fada, a gulp on the Talon, Stachel Clifford. Ghetto Tasha Shin Alianta Amachsamach.
Agus sin goil se gimmert in is Milna Carnoiga agus tá barna mór idir hen agus an immer Larna Park mar tesa Cavan the guy he siad golar an onsi leis an fara shawa a wheelu the sin dainseach mar gefírinach tá an Kerry a golí anu trashcart an shaw.
Here in the shaft to get Clifford in ish. Búte siúr sa agus tá fear gafisteach a láirslí go éine gaide agus seo deisiir ar chóil chuir fóraí isteach a réist tóca ag David an trasa siúgadí fiachra leis an nesó puint anías tarna ceanna gas a tarna le.
Tash Panthers Allington seahanis agus Jackara credfeil céhú maith agus atá an Iran Kerry seo agus nuair a smíonn tú ar na scórna tá fáilte acu in san achtas go dtí seo dó seach in éidir corcaig dó séig in éidir na chláir agus dó fiche héin in éidir na chláir sa clíthe ceanna smúan agus an sin ar 9 in éidir na lú héin fiche héin agus an cumar an scéal go hí siad beidir rud
agus tóca tappaigh James Smith in is caiite túd fechólann sa íseal géar níl sé íseal go leor mátá Búteach láideach se glúiseach an éasach an Cavan agus Pearson leistigh a gur is sé críoch leis díana go dain ceann de glúiseachtaí an léach afara.
Ja, bhí sin ínta snásta agus nuair a fuair madan a láha ar just áhachar an tiontú atáige áhachann sé suas agus Pearson.
Núil fémaríon na chluichí níos luithe beidir 3-2 fáilte ar fad aige rim chluicheann léinniuh agus tá san.
Immer siad sweeper go féarinneach bhí sé anrachach nílas ag man róise céalhá.
Únachach séintach tá cúlasácha agus an Smith gramar a tagarta agus an taction díontaige seachlín de féintí de bhearna nisán.
Well, in san cuaig nóma dearnach sílam sa héan beidir go bhfuil Kerry a géirí get a réchúiseach agus rinn siad coppla ahrú an sin agus díreach het sé furafad ó Smith agus bhí sé istí an dó agus far leidir atá an agus leach sé an chance agus inis. Well, bhí sé mar seachan iad na gaiileh fásta scóil siad héana cuaig in iad na héan san cuaig nóma déag dearnacha den clíthe sin.
Seach tá héna trí fáilte sa chéile in isiacha i dro an chúil agus búte go maisteigh Pearson inis agus ábhar de bhearna breite siúd agus an fel caitisteach áard scór ag Pearson.
Héana cuaig fáilte ag agus a rís Jerry mé a ríise ná thugann siad an líráid dó Johnny sé an taction agus tá sé deanta ag
Chiimeád sa bhaile mai dhéana míid in éachreach tá Smith a bhuchail aus ar fad seachon inis a fartí Lord Parker Patterson seolta go háard a siúd áard Crane chuigh de féintí de bharna.
Cruigh de féintí de bharna agus cruig nóméid.
Nis mar sin cúpla second dábhailt chomá aige David Clifford héna seacht chlárthe a hena hénig ige agus ní héna eile sé. Tiernan Riley ceann táchtach Gailton ag an Cavan a glúiseach de steach sa spásan son de chiirí be se an Fairlar Park a bed nach éich le na chiatóig agus ceann anhachtach féitin son agus is cintinis agus tá mí gafisteach an cútih gorta mar a chéintse mar chórach is toch goil sé hart go baint se Clifford in spéidir leis an nesóg chunig chin tú agus i léirú dún go bhfuil desóg cumasach leisige. Well, crede nú ná cred tá de nuampat am cútih gorta le ar a fógrant agus Clifford chun an dléimála go chuir de spántas trastan son agus nadathe go glóte ag an bhar ó Jack Griffin is an go cool agus pointige Jack inis.
Well, dó sé jig dó seach jig dó fiche héan in éidir Cavan dó fiche in éidir chlár dó fiche in éidir an Cavan.
Ochtíag le cúig go lein dá an scéil ach tá deire dianta ige feachtas John Brady ach fetig Brady an banisteúir a bheith mórálachas a bhfuil dianta chun líonach tá seans go ngéile siad cool eilen sa seolta Harris siad trasnáin ige Eddie Horn.
Ja, agus
Smith agus ceann eile bút agus a dianta rausar fad agus noltaí nó Rogers bhí seans aige nach pointe sethe.
Well, bhí seans
Suas gan éingistigh ach Clifford. Druscíal sethe sin mátá de Evan Fortune. Clifford tucad in nesóg agus tucaisteach ar éistige anna hespántas am ón aonliú.
díreach Tá mé an bhil dearmad a dhéanúir nó daoine ag teachtasteach go máil tá blank feici acu inis den bhéidir de feici agé nó leithne héan.
Kerry, David Clifford. David, congratulations, another great performance by Kerry, another great performance by yourself through to the final. How does it feel?
It's a feeling. I mean, I didn't think like after being here last year it actually gets better. It's hard to believe it, but I remember saying it last year. No, I just hope the seniors can get there as well because it really added to the build-up. But today we're absolutely delighted with that performance. It was massive. We knew we were going to get a tough test off Cavan, but we knew we'd be able to stand up to 2, so we're delighted with it.
A goal and 10 for yourself today, and the goal, you got two bites at the cherry.
I would have been killed if I missed it again, but took a win 10, I suppose that's all that matters.
This is the fourth final in a row. Several counties have won 3 All-Irelands in a row at minor level. It's never been done a fourth year successively. You've got a chance now in a few weeks' time. What would that mean for the people of Kerry?
Oh, it'd be massive, but I suppose just for this group of players in particular, like, it's going to be 2 in a row at most, and maybe just the first one for some fellas, so that's the only way we're thinking. So the 4 in a row obviously would be massive for the people of Kerry, but just this team, it's just about winning our first one for most of us, and maybe our second one.
You've only 4 from last year's team left over. What's going on in Kerry that you're able to produce all these great young players?
I wish I could tell you, that's a secret.
Go hard agus that David Clifford, Leach na himmer and shot Tranona, August Lisa Brown, her Cavan, Electric Ireland, and Canassie Maragifta and Shaw, the Gradam Leach na himmer.
Ach, nuair clónig spitteach an boutas an anna críocha agus bhí annach lethe ige Bert Lar Hurt an Cavan, James Smith agus Ronan Patterson.
Stunning Gavorship, Struck Eichenton son, Aaron Manishdor, Peter Keane. Peter, congratulations, through to the final again.
Yeah, Gurif Mila Mahagut Mihal, Tan Cartagut, Tarbala Dana Vaguin. But look, we're in a final and that's what we wanted to do, and that's where we wanted to be at the start, to get back into Croke Park on the 3rd Sunday in September, and look, that's where we are.
Don just mentioned here beside me the defending, the 2 goals. You probably weren't thrilled with it.
No, certainly not. There were 2 high balls that came in, and I think, look, there were probably 2 basic enough errors on both occasions. But look, that's the way it goes. I think we'd enough anyway to get through.
You've the historical kind of possibility ahead of you now of the 4th consecutive All-Ireland minor title. So will that bring a little bit of pressure now heading into the final?
Sure, the reality here is some of these fellas have never won an All-Ireland minor medal, so that bears no relevance to them. The fellas, some of them have, some of them won it last year, all right, but look, the vast majority of them haven't, so they want to get their hands on an All-Ireland medal, so four means nothing to them.
You're anything but a one-man team, but of course everyone here in Croke Park today is talking about David Clifford. I mean, I'm sure you don't want to put the focus on one player in particular, but he's some talent, isn't he?
Yeah, played very, very well, very level-headed, had a good day today in very, very trying conditions, and they were trying conditions. It was very slippy out there, and I thought his balance was excellent, and you'd often hear fellas talking about that the better player, the bad day doesn't suit them. I think the opposite. I think the more balance you have and the better player you are, the worse day will suit you.
Derry and Dublin next week. Who do you expect to be facing in the final?
I don't know. We'll, I suppose, have to find a way up here next Sunday and get a ticket for the game and see what's going to happen. From what we've heard, both of them are very good. Dublin have been very strong in Leinster, and Derry had a big win over Cavan in the Ulster final.
All right, go cohordagus lat Peter, garagadas lartling in you.
Gurv Mila Margaret Rish.
Okay, so mind to Kerry Sosta, Frank Ibrafo.
Thanks for that, Pat. In 2013, Joe lamented the demise of the conveyor belt of Kerry footballers. Right. And since then, the last time this minor team lost, the Kerry minor team lost, was August 2013. Yeah. They've just won 3 All-Ireland titles.
I should have my own. I should have my own motivational company. I'm doing all this for free.
Fortune telling. 3 All-Ireland titles on the trot. They're now into their 4th All-Ireland title, and I think they are going for their 4th All-Ireland title in a row, and I think it's 21 championship games undefeated. They're a brilliant team, but I mean, probably one of the greatest minors of all time we have a privilege to watch at the moment is David Clifford. I mean, he just put on an exhibition there today, left, right, scoring goals.
If he stays in Kerry football.
Well, it's the big thing.
Well, the Aussies will get him, that's for sure.
It's the big, this guy has unbelievable...
Twitching with excitement.
He has unbelievable potential. The sky's the limit. He can be the next Maurice Fitzgerald. He has that sort of languid, lazy, beautiful balance, two-footed, and the big scenario in Kerry is that the Aussies don't get hold of him, because I know the Aussies are looking for him.
We know the pain of it. We know the pain of it. Conor Glass is going to be the next superstar of Gaelic football since 14 years of age. Midfield for Mahara, Ulster Club Minor Champions 4 years in a row, bringing the Derry minor team to the final here. Already a superstar in the making, and Aussie rules.
And Colum's best football.
His first game, he crunched one of the superstars of Aussie rules. I mean, I don't know if you saw it. It was the play of the week in Aussie rules. And I mean, for us to lose him, it just ripped the heart out of.
And I know it on a much more personal level with Conor Nash, who played an outstanding
played. They had purple patches. They had a great purple patch for the last 10 minutes against Galway in their quarter-final as well, and they had a good patch against Derry, so we were expecting something would come.
Well, Sean, you made a fist of it at times. It looked like the Kerry were going to run away with it, 13 points ahead at one stage, but you pulled it back to 5. You must have been hopeful at that stage.
Yeah, look, we probably got a wee bit of a run, but to be fair to them, they came, and then the injury probably came at the wrong time for us as well, because we lost the next 2 kick-outs into midfield, and Kerry got a goal out of it, and the 10 minutes ended up as being 10 minutes of torture at the end, you know. So, look, I'm proud of these lads all year, the way they keep coming back in games, and they tried to do it again today, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah, it's no doubt about it. It's certainly been a good year for the Cavan Miners, but this Kerry conveyor belt, they're going for 4 in a row now, Colin.
Yeah, look, they've gone through a rich vein of form recently, and look, Cavan put it up to Kerry for periods, but Kerry's strength, and they had too much ammunition for him, to be honest. Scoring 222 in Croke Park. Look, they have a very strong side. They're backed by 2 winning colleges teams from St Brendan's, my old school in Killarney, but they've just an array of talent coming through at the moment. It's looking very good for Kerry.
Yeah. No victory like this is down to one person, and it's a very talented Kerry team, but this David Clifford fella is special, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, to be fair. Look, he's shown it for the last 3 years. His left foot, his right foot, he's putting up huge scores. He's playing senior county championship now in Kerry. Everybody seems to be afraid of this guy, with good reason too. He's just a real top talent. He's not afraid to get physical. He knows where the goal is, and his finishing today was top class. He got 5 points in the first half, punch points, kick right and left. He's just got it all. And I think he's going to be very difficult to stop for any 18-year-old in the country, to be fair. But he's got plenty of help, and that's the one thing I would say this, from the point of view of Brian Friel is a great player, Donegal O'Sullivan. They've got a huge amount of players up front who are really talented.
Desi, would you throw him in to the Kerry senior squad?
You'd nearly chance it. Like, he's just an incredible. He was pinging 45s today, like he was just slipping them over the bar. Like it was incredible to watch. Great footballer.
All right, so well done to the Kerry Miners. Now, yesterday we had the second 2 quarter